All right, this is part 2 on the 54 Chevy. We've got it going and running. We're going to show you a little bit of it. It kind of got long, so we're going to separate it in 2 videos. So you're going to get a second video, a third video on the 54. Then we're done with that. Then we'll go back to the 57. We've been working on the 57. We got some video on it, and we're going to put it together and get it out to you as soon as we can. Hey, come here. Hey, thanks for watching. So everybody that was here took off. We got her fired, but I haven't got fuel into the tank. I put a siphon hose down the tank. It seems to be dry. I don't think there's anything in there. I don't think there is. I had a short siphon hose. Let's try this one. Nothing. Nothing, honey. So that little ball just starts a siphon like that. I hadn't seen it. And I was out of gas on the trail one day, jeeping, and a Toyota guy had this. So I thought it was pretty cool. I'm probably behind his times to not know that existed. I keep sucking gas. Make sure gas isn't just going on the ground. These trucks are survivors. They just want to run. I mean, I don't know how long it's been since this truck's run. The registration's 76, so I'm just gonna, or 78. So I'm just gonna go with that. From 78 till today, of what, 23 is how many years? I'm not good with math. Somebody help me out. But it's a long time, like that. 78, 88, 98, 2008, 2018, 40, 44 years. Am I about there? We're going to put a little gas in it, see if we can get it to come through the fuel pump. I'm going to pull the fuel in off before the fuel filter and see if we can get. We got a freeze plug that's got a rusted hole through it, so I have a buddy going to stop by and get a freeze plug, but we're going to pull this hose off. Pretty dry, as expected. But these things just want to live. I just can't believe how stinking strong they are. Like, I mean, you can't hold them down. It's impressive. But it can just set forever and ever and give it just a little bit of love, and it says, let's go for a ride. Let's go for a drive. Let's haul something. God, you look at the springs on this thing. There's enough leaves under there. I could spring a couple of Duramaxes with it. I mean, it's heavy duty under there. I can't believe for a half ton how stinking heavy it is. I want to find another set of wheels. I want to find a set of original wheels. The rear has the originals, but the front doesn't. And on a 54, what hubcap did it have? There's bow ties and baby moons and some that got a little point on them. I wonder what the 54 hubcap was. If anybody knows the 54 hubcap, or he knows about the bird on the hood, I'm sure that's original. I don't remember it, but I wasn't there in 54. I wouldn't have been born until this truck was 10 years old. 10, 11 years old. Like I said, I don't do good at math. Then I'm going to pump it into a jug. See if I can get some fuel through the old fuel pump. You seen in my last video when I drove it out of the shop the first time we made the 57 move, and it had that jug. I had this jug upside down in the carburetor, and I loosened the lid on it so the air would go into it, and I was able to get the truck started and drive out the door the first time we got it started. So kind of fun. We're gonna go see if we can make a fuel pump run. I'll let you guys get a view of the things that they blow up. So I was looking in the LMC catalog, and I did find the hood ornaments. There it is right there. So they did put that ornament on the hood. Number 7, that says, yep, that was it. So, but when I was a kid, my brother had a little ornament on the front of his old 50 Chevy, and he'd hooked up. Now I know they didn't have windshield wiper squirters back then, but so my brother hooked up something from the system. There was a little boy standing on the hood of the car, and it looks like he was standing there going to the bathroom, and he was about that tall, and he was right up on the hood where the bird is up on the hood. But he hooked up a windshield wiper pump and a jug, And so he'd pull up behind somebody, like one of his buddies. He'd pull up behind their car, push the button, and they'd pee on their back window or their back trunk of their car. I thought it was cool when I was a kid. Now it's a little, I'm sure we'd get in trouble. They defend somebody. But I'm gonna try to fire this thing with a little fuel down there and see if I can get that fuel pump to pick up some fuel in the tank and push it down the tube. So I'm gonna give it a little shot of gas down in the bowl, a little more fuel down the hole. Pretty dang cool. See if we got any. Smells like stinky gas, but I don't think it's wet. I don't think it's happening. See if we got anything. It's not wet at all. Not wet at all. What if I blow air backwards through the fuel line? Okay, I'm gonna try to pressurize the tank. See if I can get some fuel to go up to that fuel pump and maybe prime it. I don't know. If not, I'm gonna try to hook a vacuum up to it and see if I can. Nothing squirting out up there. I don't want to make a mess, a bigger mess than I have to. Hey, I got fuel pumping out. Maybe we got a prime now. All right. I see fuel squirting. Yep. Yeah, I got a drip. I got a pretty good leak now. Now that it's got fuel down to it, it's just gonna drip on the ground. I shouldn't have put 4 gallons of gas in there. It's gonna just run out on the ground. Yeah, there's a good steady stream coming out of the bottom of that fuel pump. Because it's got a siphon going now from the tank, or at least a flow. Yeah, dang it, now I got a solid drip of fuel. So the 57, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, math ain't my thing. 3 years older. Definitely has a lot more rust than that 57 did, but it's all to be expected. I think that 57 was in pretty good shape for what it was. This is a Utah truck, and we got a lot of salt here, and a lot of mud, and a lot of dirt roads, and keep an eye on that fuel filter for me. You holler if fuel comes through that filter right there, okay? I have had a car catch on fire. A couple of them, 2 or 3. So I'm a little leery about it. Did anything come through the filter? Doesn't look very wet. Should be full if it was really working. Well, we might have just been pumping fuel that I'd siphoned into the fuel pump, or pressurized into the fuel pump. Fuel pump, pick up and go. I don't see anything. There's a drip in the bottom. I don't know. Maybe it's going up to the carburetor. Maybe it drains back out or something. I don't know, but I can't see it. I think my buddy Judd is here. He doesn't know he's on camera, so just go with it. We'll see what wisecrack he has when he comes in here, if I can put it on video. I don't know. You know what I'm worried about too is my coil getting hot. I burned up a coil on the Jeep.
Where'd you get it?
Found it in Salt Lake. Kearns.
No shit.
All right, you come over and watch that fuel filter.
Oh yeah. That still got the foot button?
No. Do you believe that?
It's working.
Huh?
Pump is working.
Oh, it is? Is it really? The pump was squirted to the fuel today. Okay, I'm gonna fire and you keep gas coming down the carburetor. That starter doesn't have much left in it. Must plug it. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Pull that carb off.
What off? Clean that?
Yeah.
Top of it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, the jets are probably all junked up. Just need a fuel, need a.
Half-inch line wrench. I see him.
Okay, I'm not very good at linkages. I always get linkages screwed up when I take them apart.
What?
I don't know. Oh, there's one Phillips in here.
That came from Farmer Joe. Farmer Joe put that one there.
So that, it was coming through that fuel filter, huh?
Oh yeah. Look at that. Fancy gizmo. You don't make them like that. They didn't make gaskets back then, did they?
So, do we want to pull that float out? Catch it. Catch that for me.
I'm still on big alcohol.
There you go. Now, this doesn't look bad. I mean, there's no gunk in there, nothing.
We'll just drill that gasket right down there.
Oh, there's a little gunk in there, but not bad.
You got needle out?
Yeah, it's in the tray. What are you seeing?
I'm
Tank.
seeing no worky. There it
got
goes.
I got a dunk tank.
You do?
Yeah. Should we drop it down in the tank for a little bit? Let it soak.
But I've never even been in one of these old carburetors.
That jet's open. I can see through it.
Mhm.
I got some carb cleaner.
She's working, so why is it not getting fuel into it?
All right, we're just gonna put this little old thing back together. Looks good. That's working. You can see that little needle valve dropping down.
Okay, all right. Get what? When you're 80, I'm just gonna put you in a freaking wacko house. I'm not even gonna try with you. You're just going in.
No, just put me on a horse and slap it in the butt.
All
And
right.
just say,
Yeah,
tie
wacko.
myself to the stirrup and just send me over the hill. I want a crazy
Instead of a
horse.
wacko house, I'll put you in a wacko horse.
There you go.
All right.
And send me over the hill.
All right.
Take me out in the take me out in the desert.
The problem is I'm gonna go see now before you do.
Okay, now that
Does it work?
it's stuck.
Yeah. It's not stuck in the tab right.
No, there's no. It just drops down. There's no tab on it. There it went down.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's sticky.
You see that? Now
That
it's
was
stuck.
probably the whole.
Now it fell down.
Okay, let's go get a fuel pump.
Now, because fuel pressure will push that open, won't it?
Yeah, but you gotta build pressure, and if that big old blowout line you got in there, it's not gonna build pressure.
Come on, baby. It should just lube up a little bit and go down. Huh?
Normally. Are we still recording?
Yeah. Did you have to edit there a little bit?
Yeah. Normally when you lube it up, it goes up.
Well, it goes up. It just doesn't come back down.
Oh.
Oh, see that? See the
Well,
valve?
good, it'll flood then.
See that? So it goes up. No, it will
It's starting to work, just then bounce a little bit. It's not on the tab. Let's see it.
It doesn't go on the tab. It's just got a ball on it. It's just got, the tab just sits on it. The float doesn't pull that
There's
out.
no little thing for it to slide in right there. A little wire?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing. There it goes. Now it's going down.
No way. There's really no tab on it.
Yeah, you look at it close. Get these goggles in there.
Oh no. Your spectacle, I had to take them out of your welding hood.
Is that why I can't weld?
Yeah.
So it just sits on that little thing in there. There's just a little tab that it sits on. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
It doesn't fit in anything. But if you push up too hard, but with the gas in there, the gas isn't going to push up near as hard as I am. But it's going up and
maxing
down.
it out.
Yeah, let's go put it back together.
Okay, are you getting a fuel pump or not?
Well, let's put this in and then we'll go get a fuel pump.
All right. You got it or I got it?
Okay.
You got it.
We got it. You get it.
We'll get it.
Do you want to get that linkage on there first while it's upside down?
I don't think so. Do you?
Hold on, your gasket goes, uh-oh. We might have to pull the float. We might have to pull the float and put that gasket back in.
Maybe that was no problem.
Family friendly, but it has to kind of rock it.
G-rated.
I want to make this old horn work, this old Ugo one.
Does it have one?
Yeah, it does, right there. Look at that one. We got to figure out how to make that work. Where'd that bolt go? We'll put the Phillips back where the Phillips was. This one is a plastic one, and it works. The horn button works, actually. We made it go on this one, but I want this one to go. That one's going to sound a lot better. We're going to have to pull it apart and see what it takes to rebuild one. My hand's got
Crazy legs.
seafoam.
I'm confused now.
Crazy fingers. You gotta get that linkage on that one. I need to turn this heater on. It's too hot.
Yeah. Yeah, remember when you went for the big heater, not the little one?
Yeah.
We had the little ones in, and then you took the big one, little ones out, and put the big one in.
Sometimes, yeah. I get a little hot,
Yeah.
but I don't get cold. See if we can both do it at the same time.
We can.
Now wait, this one back here holds that linkage. You gotta pull that one off again. Where's that, you see that one? You gotta pull this one off. Where's that linkage go in at, that cable?
Right here.
That's a choke actually, because the throttle is manual, mechanical down there on the bottom, right? It's got a rod coming up here to the carburetor.
Yeah.
So this isn't a throttle, that's a choke. Where's the, see where it goes in?
Oh, yeah. You'll have some throttlage, something. That's the choke.
Yeah,
So we don't even need it on there.
yeah, well, I'm gonna put it back on there. I like it back on there like it
Alright.
was.
It doesn't work anyway.
Huh?
I don't even think it worked, did it? Oh yeah, no.
You know, this also has a throttle cable on it. My 57 has a, like you can idle it up.
Really?
Yeah, it's got a throttle linkage that goes, this one, I don't know where it's at. But,
Right.
so,
There's the throttle right there.
yeah, but there's a way to throttle it up. What's that?
It's your temperature.
Temp sensor, they got a new one right here and they didn't just throw out the old one.
Mm-hmm. Just leave it on there, it'll be alright.
Well, I want to get the original gauges
Yeah.
working and stuff. But
Okay, fire it up or go get the fuel pump.
let's go get a fuel pump because we know this one's just leaking.
Alright.
That or we just leave it. We don't have to get it running tonight. We could work on brakes. We could work on brakes.
got to get the gas before we get the brake.
Well, the go and the stop kind of got to go together. I mean, I did take the last 57 that one we took down, took it for a drive, and the guys with me, he wasn't too experienced with being a redneck. And I'm like, I got it. So I started coming down the road, and his eyes are big, and I just reached up and turned it off and dropped it in second gear and came to a stop.
Yeah.
All right, well, should we go grab the electric pump and just throw it on, or should we mess with brakes?
I say get it running.
All right.
And then you've got a deck fuel pump kicking around here.
Yeah,
too,
you'll always
you might
use
need.
that, so we'll always use that.
Or do you want to do the brake and forget the fuel? Fill tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow's Sunday. I won't
Tomorrow is
work on it tomorrow. But Monday.
So this one's blind, right?
I don't know where this one's going. I don't want to tell you what I paid for it, because then I'll have to give you a deal.
Well, the 330 is the deal.
Okay, right here there should be a hole in the floorboard.
Where?
Right down there.
Under the battery?
No, right there's the master cylinder.
Really?
We need a big socket, maybe not quite a 1 inch, but no, it's like 7/8 or a little bigger than 7/8. Socket. Man, this floorboard is gonzo. Yeah, that's no pedal. Yeah, look at our brake. It's just floppy. I don't even know if the linkage is hooked up. You can just order them on from Echoes or smaller socket. What? Yeah. I was wrong.
I've got an old leather license plate if you want to put it on.
Leather?
Yeah, one of the old leather Utah license plates.
No way, they were leather?
Yeah.
Do you have a pair?
I just won.
I think you have to have a pair to register it, but we'll try if you got something. What year would that have been when they had leather license plate?
Old stuff.
Because the 50s, they had metal plates.
I'm sure it's from the 20s or whatever.
Yeah. This looks like the master cylinder in that last one.
Yeah, it was in that granary that when we bought that house, it was in the granary.
Huh. Yeah, it's bone dry, dusty bone dry. Yeah, let's grab some brake fluid.
You sure? It doesn't take like a bar and chain oil or something?
I don't know. That's what we're going with. That's what I put in the other one, and it seemed to work.
Alright.
That WD for this brake pedal though, because
Oh,
it
yeah.
was so squeaky, I don't even want to pump them. Can you hear it going?
I do hear it burbling.
Burbling down.
Burbling.
Oh, that's terrible. The WD's, I mean, that pedal is nasty. I don't want to pump it. I don't know if that'll help, but. There's no bubbling, there's no resistance. What if we open a bleeder and try to vac it in? Open that furthest bleeder from here on the back and see if we can,
Air through it?
well, last time I did that, I put air backwards.
How are they on these old things?
Huh?
How size are they on these old things?
I don't know. At this rate, though, keep getting trucks doing this thing. I'm not getting much done on my 57.
Nope. Awful nice of you to get that for me.
Think we could ever patch all this rust? There's some pretty significant stuff going on.
It's birdie?
Huh?
It's birdie?
It's pretty. The, yeah, look right here. She's going through.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's another one on the front side. Look at the front side. It's huge. I mean, it's solid steel. I think they put, look underneath it. I think they sprayed it with an undercoating, and it was the worst thing they could have done. They held the dirt up against the frame.
I just got my haircut today. How pretty it is. thought I saw something pull through it. It's there, you got it.
That's cool. You go back side over here. Okay.
Well, I see it.
Do you see what I'm seeing? Huh?
It guides it on there.
Yeah. Look at his design here. He was smart.
Oh yeah.
He built him a
He
little.
knew how to hit it.
He built him a little
Little guy.
little guide. So when they back that hitch in there, bumps and just ready to go down on the hitch. He didn't want to get out and go do it a second time. That's pretty clever. Why don't we do that today? Oh wait, we got a
can't weld
backup
on
camera.
plastic.
We can't weld on plastic, and we got a backup camera. This is a previous version of what a good backup camera was gunned for.
1940 whatever backup camera. Hey,
You see problems?
there's no bleeder on this one. The only bleeder is that one over there.
Serious?
Serious.
No.
If there is one, it's gone. Sheer light. Yeah, but this one's plugged up somehow.
Huh?
This one, if that is a bleeder, it's plugged. So you got brakes on the right side, not the left side. You can do donuts.
Can you pull it with it? There's a rope on it.
There you go.
Oh, did you feel it?
Yep, they're working.
Well, we got stopped.
Fuel pump.
Let's go buy a fuel pump.
7 by 9.
How big is this one right here? Look at this one on the. That'll probably fit in there, won't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that is the one that fits it.
Well, let's take that back as a core. Is that a starter or an alternator? That's an alternator.
Alternator.
Oh, that's a 6-volt. They converted it from 6-volt to 12. So that's an Everstart. How old is it? Looks old on top.
Ancient.
All right, we'll have one more video on the 54. We'll get it out to you soon, and then we'll be back on the 57. So thanks for watching.